Well, it's Tuesday, which we call Tuesday, one of our productivity days where I promised to get a video out. And I'm on holiday in Cornwall, thanks to my lovely dad, renting this amazing place. Talk about a writer's retreat. I'm going to be looking down at my computer today because I've found an excellent article on productivity quotes that I wanted to share with you. So inspiring. And I'm going to leave the camera on wide microphone so you can hear the wind and the rain in the background, because it is a wild day today. And these are wild days ahead. What are we going to do to redeem the time? So first up, Albert Einstein, quite a clever fella. He said, anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Maybe today is the day to try something new and risk making a mistake. You wait till you hear Steve Jobs. Next up, Bruce Lee. Yes. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Twinkle toes in the background's my dad stirring his tea. That's why I'm a big fan of our Think pens, our 4-colour pens as a productivity tool, because you really don't need to spend much time thinking about it. You just need to use those 4 colours. Black ink, what are the facts? Red ink, what are we going to do? What's the action bit? Green ink, what are the consequences? The ecology check. If I do this, if I say yes to this, it means saying no to something else. So do the ecology. What does this mean for my family, for my friends, for my competitors, for my customers, for my community? Green ink. And then that blue ink. If there were no limitations, nothing holding me back, what could I achieve today? So Bruce Lee again, if you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you never get it done. And I would say you've got to spend a bit of time thinking about it, but not too much. What? Richard Branson, always got a bit of a mixed feeling about him, but a great quote. My general attitude to life is to enjoy every minute of every day. I never do anything with a feeling of, oh God, I've got to do this today. Richard Branson. Barack Obama. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. And I think that's one of the greatest truths in today's quotes I'm sharing with you. That perseverance, that resilience. If you know that you know in your heart that you're walking down the right path, stay with it, because you will experience setbacks and resistance that could make you think you've made the wrong decision. But someone with integrity, with honesty, with drive and resilience goes, nope. It's a kind of wholesome stubbornness. Walt Disney, somebody who was bankrupt and fired for lack of creativity. How about that? He said, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Yes. Excellent, agree with that. And the other one that really spoke to me was Steve Jobs. Knowing his history, knowing how he suffered, but also how he succeeded. Remembering you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Followed by Bill Gates, of course. I like Bill Gates in the sense that he's never been polluted by a false sense of success. Listen to this. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. I've met a lot of gurus who have been seduced by their own success and think that everything they think and then everything they do is right. We've got to maintain that humility. One success does not mean that we will succeed all the time. Stay humble, people. Gandhi. Ooh. Glory lies in the attempt to reach one's goal and not in reaching it. I'll read that again. Glory lies in the attempt to reach one's goal and not in reaching it. You think what went through Gandhi's head when he sought to achieve these amazing things. If it was all about the goal, then maybe he would not have persevered. But having this sense of destiny, the glory lies in the attempt itself. Gave him strength. Frank Sinatra, like this one too. You know, the entertainment industry is cutthroat, ruthless, and a lot of people think, well, it's all about luck. He didn't think it was all about luck. He said, luck is only important insofar as getting the chance to sell yourself at the right moment. That's the lucky bit. After that, you've got to have talent and know how to use it. This really is the 1% inspiration and 10%, sorry, not 10%, 99% perspiration. Or, with Sinatra here, maybe that 1% luck and 99% drive, talent, and making the most of the opportunity. Mark Twain, very wise man. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. And then Warren Buffett, arguably a quite successful person. You've got to keep control of your time. It's Tuesday today, the day we make choices consciously. You've got to keep control of your time. And you can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. It's all about that control of time. I'm going to come back to time when we finish today. Stephen Hawking. It's no good getting furious if you get stuck. What I do is keep thinking about the problem, but work on something else. Muhammad Ali. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Stephen King. Love his book on writing. You can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will. Do you know how much trial and tribulation he's gone through? It's amazing, his biography. Stephen King. And Brian Tracy, thinking about Mark Twain. If you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. This is his strategy to overcome procrastination. If you've got a task that's like eating a frog, get it done first, get it out the way, and then move on. Shia LaBeouf, just do it. So I'm going to finish today with one of my favourite quotes from Ephesians 5:16. The Apostle Paul says, redeem the time, back to time, redeem the time, because the days are evil. And that sounds a bit negative, doesn't it? So let's go back into the Greek. Redeeming the time means buy back. It's like ransom. It's like somebody's under the power of something. They're restricted, they're a slave, and you buy back their freedom. He says, redeem the time because the days are, and the verb is to toil, the hard work. So our final message today is we really need to use every resource we can to buy back control of our time, buy back our freedom. Like Warren Buffett says, you say no, you take control of your time, you don't let anybody else set your agenda. And part of the productivity channel and the productivity program is about you building a team, building a network as well around you that will cover aspects that you don't need to do so that you get your time back, because the only permanent ceiling is the time ceiling, the 168 hours a week. Therefore, we have to work with that restriction, and knowing it's a restriction is a freedom, because you know that's the bit you've got to deal with. So you need to buy back as much of that. You need to seize the opportunity, seize the moment, carpe diem, so that you've got as much time free as possible to pursue your unique talents and gifts. Have a great Tuesday. Greetings from a very windy, stormy, but rather exciting Cornwall. What will you do today to live the life you have imagined? I'm here with Dad in a very windy, stormy moment in Cornwall, and you shared with me the Aesop's fable of the oak and the bamboo, which I'd not heard before.
I'm not sure it was Aesop, but it's certainly a fable, and it's to do with the strength of the wind during a gale. And the oak is standing upright, strong, resisting all the winds, and the bamboo sways down with the wind and bends and so forth. When the really strong wind comes, what happens? The bamboo lies down on the ground almost, poor oak, standing there proud, crashes to the ground. So strength is not everything.
I think we would say stay flexible, my friends.
Stay flexible.